Hey guys, HellsF1rst here. I wanted to talk about the gear in Corepunk. So we're talking artifacts, weapons. Gonna kind of delve into the questions and answers that we've seen so that I can give you a better idea in one generalized location how the gear in this game works. So first and foremost to look at, you're gonna have the ability with the artifacts to make sets, as there are in Diablo, as there are in WoW. I mean, so you get like 3-piece, 4-piece set, maybe a 2-piece set, and it's going to give you a bonus stat. Maybe passive, maybe active, who knows. Another good thing about the artifacts is they are going to be coming as an RNG, and they will have rarity levels. This means you can't stack, like if it has movement speed increase or attack speed increase as the main stat, and you get another artifact that has the exact same thing on it, you can't stack them. The one with the higher rarity is the one that will be used. And I don't know how many stats are going to be on each artifact. It is yet to be told, but they will be complete RNG. But they'll be guided, which means, say for instance, it's got attack speed and movement speed. That's what it's going to put the stats into. Just, I'm guessing, a different amount of them. Like it could drop with plus 15 on one drop, and the other one could drop plus 5 and plus 10 on the other one. I mean, who knows? But that's what we know about those. And they're going to be incredible. Now, they will have damage skills on the artifacts. This was completely confirmed by Eugene Kiver, who is one of the head guides at AC. And so there will be damage skills on the artifacts. However, they will take the place of some other skills, some other stats. So you're gonna have to kind of juggle, knowing that you may not want to take the active damage skill or the whatever else the damage skill is going to be, or whatever other active skill will be on the artifacts. So on top of that, there's going to be legendary items that are very difficult to obtain. And from what they said, some of them will be so hard to obtain that only a few on the server will be able to do it, which I think is an incredibly cool thing to add into a game like this, because it makes it a need for a guild, a need to go raid, a need to just get in and enjoy a piece of gear that you farm for, who knows, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Those are the pieces of gear that make these games. Because once you get a piece of gear like that, you're never quitting. You're fucking stuck in this thing forever at that point, because you got one of these god tier pieces. And that's what you want, because that'll keep bringing you back. You could be bored. Like, what do I do today? Do I go farm? Do I go mine? Do I go cut down some trees? Do I go kill somebody? Like, what do I do today? Kind of bored, kind of want to do anything. And then you look at your weapon, and that's one of those legendary pieces of gear that only a couple people on the server have, and you're like, yeah, I can just walk around a city. I really don't give a shit. Let's just hang out. And that's... I was looking for you. It's something you don't think about in games, but it's such a huge part that a lot of games miss. A lot of games make it too easy. You can just get everything in the game easily, and then you get bored of the game. Tell me what game you've gotten everything in that you actually wanted to keep playing, because there is none. Because it's all too easy. It's like, all right, in a month I've gotten everything. Go ahead and hop into World of Warcraft. You know, you're going to be max level in a matter of 2 weeks. You're going to go on a couple raids with a couple good guilds, and you're going to have everything. And it's done. In a month, 2 months max. I've done it multiple times. It's too easy. And you get bored, and you don't want to play anymore. So, I think they did it right. I think they took the right approach to how gear should work, because it sounds like it's going to be awesome. And then the weapons, you're going to get to completely soup these things up. You can actually put active skills on the weapon. Now, I'm assuming you know, there may be, and this is a 100% complete observation, but there might be skills such as jump or stealth, you know? Who knows? Could you imagine a weapon with stealth for PvP or for jumping to get to them faster? It could be absolutely insane. But they have completely confirmed that there will be those things in the game. And they will play a significant role in everything you do. If you choose an active ability, you lose the stats on it possibly. I mean, but it's going to be incredible. Absolutely incredible. Now, no artifact is going to take over your hero's actual abilities. So no matter what, if you get active abilities on the artifact, your heroes are always going to be better. Now, another thing that was asked of them is the loot going to be like an ARPG, action RPG, that means, or MMORPG, Massive Multiplayer Online, right? And their response was, the mechanics for random stats on item drop like ARPGs is how it's going to be, but the drop level will be closer to the MMOs, which is really cool. Because those stats in the ARPGs, that's why they're guided. They're going to be put in the proper way. But dropping like an MMO means you get to farm them, either out in the real world or in an instance. But they're going to have them in both. And they're going to have some dungeons that don't have any limits to entering. So that means you could take in, what, 20 people, 30 people, and just mob it. You're probably going to need that many people if there is no limit to get to the end of the dungeon or get to the main boss at the end. Who knows? And I'm curious to see how they work. I want to see if a dungeon's just literally walk in and out with tons of things respawning in the dungeon in real time. I think that would be beautiful. Because you just go in with a group, you'd sit at the area where the thing you want to kill spawns, and wait for however long the spawn timer is, 15, 30 minutes, kill all the things around it for experience, for different kinds of loot, gathering materials, who knows? But I would like to see that. Because the gear is key in these games. Leveling up's fun, getting your character's abilities is fun, but nothing matters unless you min-max with gear, which they're going to let you do in this in incredible ways. So, another question was asked, will there be ways to increase drop rates for loot? For example, magic find gear. And Eugene said again, we have a farmer talents branch. You'll be able to increase output from gathering professions and killing mobs. I'm pretty sure we're all going to do the farmer's talents branch, right? Because we're going to want to increase in how much you can get. It's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Now, also, another question was, are most items unique, or are they randomly generated using an item level system? And it said randomly generated, but guided random. So, I don't know if that means with the level or not. You could add a whole nother element of min-maxing if it's not with the same level. But that's where we're at right now. That's what we know. Now, there's something else you can do, and that's on the weapons. So you can put the runes into the slots. You're going to have the active abilities on them, but you can put runes into the slots. We don't know much about the runes, but we know that they're going to add special things, which they might even add an active skill, or maybe they just bump a stat. Maybe, and this is me hoping, you're going to have some with lifesteal on them, so you can actually heal yourself while you're doing it. I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a huge hit, and I'm loving the approach they're taking. I'm loving making this content. I think this is going to be the game that I stick with for the next couple of years. I don't see it failing. I truly think this has the golden move. This one's gonna stick, guys. It is incredible. If you guys like my content, please subscribe to the channel. It definitely helps me every single time one of you do. And, as always, I'm HellsF1rst. Until next time, ta-ta.